and welcome to another episode of Beth's Bougie Adventures. If you're new here, my name is Beth and I am traveling with my partner Nathan, who has cerebral palsy, and we are on a mission to prove that travel is for everyone. Today we are in Koh Samui and this is a very exciting episode. Well, let's hope it is. I'm actually filming this on day one, so I actually don't know what to expect either. But it is my birthday. Woo! Well, birthday week at least. And this coincides with Songkran. My birthday is the 13th of April. Songkran is the 13th to the 15th of April every year. So it's like they knew I was coming. So we are in Koh Samui. We're actually going to two different hotels. We've just got here today from Koh Samui. We've been traveling for over 7 hours. In our first hotel's lovely. So we've actually got two hotels while we're here. One is a little bit more budget, a little bit more backpacker, but walking through, it doesn't feel it at all. It was £30 a night, and yeah, it is actually lovely. So I am going to do a video about that, which I can link. Our second hotel I'm very excited for. So this is before we actually realized that we were going to be here for Songkran. We just thought Koh Samui was a lot more expensive generally than the other islands we've been to. It's a 5-star like resort-esque because we've been backpacking for a while now. You know, we've done a lot of hostels, we've done a lot of 2-star hotels, 3-star hotels. We've had some nicer ones in there, but for the purpose of my 30th birthday, we genuinely thought we were going to be in Fiji if we were still living in Australia. So we decided we're going to go with a much more of a resort feel. Obviously, knowing it is Songkran, we are going to have a very different approach in that it's probably going to be a lot more lively than what I expected. My initial plan was just to lie on a beach and drink cocktails. I don't think that's going to be happening anymore. But let's see what we've got planned. 7 hours later, we are here. The ferry was pretty cool. Like, there was a full shop on board, lots of space. I imagine it can get quite busy. I don't think it was too busy today, but they had like a massage room. You could go upstairs. The views were really nice. That was pretty cool. I think you can get Grab on this island. When we've had a look, it's not like other places we've been where Grab is significantly cheaper than the other taxis. Like it's probably on par. Plan for today. I need to go get a new Garmin charger. This is now my 4th of the trip because it broke. And we need to do some washing before Songkran. We need to pick up some Songkran/birthday essentials. And I really want to go to the pool. I can't, like this, we've not had a pool. We've not had a nice pool for the entire time we've been backpacking. I want to go sit in a pool. I want a cocktail. It's my birthday after all. So in case you were anything like me and had absolutely no idea what Songkran was before heading to it, I thought I'd do a little roundup of what it actually is. So do expect to get absolutely drenched. You will end up with face paint on. Your clothes might end up ruined, but it is the absolute most fun that you can expect. Like, incredible amounts of fun. Probably the most fun I've ever had in my adult life. Songkran is the Thai New Year. So they don't follow the traditional Western calendar, they follow the lunar calendar, which means that it takes place the 13th to the 15th of April every year, which basically means massive party for my birthday. And honestly, it's absolutely chaotic, but in the best way. Like, I feel like everybody's got to experience it. The festival actually marks the end of the hot season and the beginning of the rainy season, and is very much steeped in Buddhist tradition. In the morning, people tend to visit temples. There's a lot of merit making, and we saw all hosts of different rituals happening. But then the entire country turns into a massive water fight. And I'm not exaggerating when I say everyone. We saw people of all backgrounds in, like, wherever we were. Lots of tourists, but also lots of families, all different ages. The general rule is that you don't aim for elderly people, but people on motorbikes, everyone was getting involved, children, like all ages. Even security guards, we saw police, everybody was getting involved. Like, you are not safe. Basically, if you don't want to get wet, don't go outside. Traditionally, the water represents the cleansing. So you're basically washing away all of the sins of the last year and starting afresh. It's about purification, renewal, and blessing, which is very on brand for a new year. Splashing in the water fights is also meant to be a sign of respect and good wishes. So it is completely in good fun. And every person we met, I mean, you can see in my videos, everyone's joyous, having the best time, walking down the street. Everybody is involved. Over time, it's become this huge street party where the general theme is just have fun, be joyous. And I think something that was really beautiful for me and that I've spoken about is there were so many people where we couldn't say much other than like hello, thank you, goodbye, and yet we all communicated in just this way of laughing together and playing together. It was like we were like 5-year-olds again on the street, and you don't actually speak to somebody before you go up and you start just playing hide and seek with them or Kirby or whatever it was. Like everybody, we just signal at each other or just shoot at each other, and there was no malice in it at all. I'm smiling now talking about it. It was so much fun. Admittedly, my vlog did not go how I intended it to. So I meant to vlog the day. I did buy a waterproof pouch, but I don't know if it was the drinks or if it was me or if the pouch itself is broken, but it actually didn't remain waterproof and my phone ended up breaking. So we don't have much footage. I'm sure you can tell. I had a fantastic time. I feel like I've not really checked in and I feel a little bit guilty for it, but I'm just kind of being like, enjoying what we're doing. I say that yesterday we literally did laundry and I was like, well, there's nothing to vlog here. We did laundry, we went to Central, picked up a new Garmin charger because my Garmin charger is broken again. Admittedly, it wasn't a legit Garmin charger, which might explain it, but it was one that we picked up in Bali. Then other than that, we went for dinner, we had pizza. I'm sorry, I know we should probably be eating like Thai food. I love Thai food, but I just fancied a pizza and it was the best pizza I've had probably at least since we've gone traveling, maybe years. I couldn't tell you like the last time I had a pizza that was that good. Then today we checked in at our new hotel, which is absolutely beautiful. Come back to Central again. We're basically living here this week and had a couple of drinks, if you can't tell. Nathan's had a lovely 10% stout, which he's looking very happy over there. We had a KFC because we couldn't decide where to eat, and again, probably best KFC we've had maybe ever.
It's not far away.
Not far away, he says. Other than that, what have we done? Oh, we picked up some last minute Songkran essentials and now we're waiting for our shuttle bus back. So we've like very much just had to kill time because we got we got taxi here, shuttle bus back, and I was like, I'm not paying twice for taxi. We'll get the free shuttle. So we're just chilling. It is 3 hours until I turn 30 and 3 hours until Songkran. So how much can we fill in that time? Good morning. It is my birthday. Woo-hoo. It's also 5:30 in the morning, so we haven't got that much energy yet. But it's Songkran today, or the first day of Songkran. Last night we went into Central and people were already, so it was the 12th, people were already like shooting each other water guns. Not too many, to be fair. I think in places like Phuket, Bangkok, it's kind of already started. There's a lot of music festivals on where people have obviously got into this, but not so much in Koh Samui. There was some across the down the road, but not too many people having their own little water fights. But today is, I think there's like mostly around the country it's like the 13th to the 15th. In Koh Samui the main day is the 13th, which happens to be my 30th birthday. Woo! I think I'm gonna go to the gym. There's also yoga put on by the hotel, so I'm thinking I might do some birthday yoga. We've got a few little activities at the hotel. Kind of where we're staying is very remote. We're in the middle of nowhere, right at the top of the hill, so we can't really walk anywhere. And that's not even just with Nathan, that is like everyone. And when we booked it, admittedly we didn't know it was Songkran. We just kind of booked a nice hotel for my birthday a while ago. And then when we started looking into Thailand, we were like, oh, actually we should have booked somewhere a bit closer so we could have got out. They do normally do a shuttle, but they're not running the shuttle because of Songkran, because the streets will be so busy. So we're probably going to have to get a taxi. We're thinking we'll go down to Chang Beach, or at least Chang Beach Road, and see what is happening. I mean, obviously, if the vibes go to the hotel, we can stay, but I do want to get out and actually experience it. Like, we're here once, it's my birthday, it's a big birthday, let's make the most of it. Our hotel are doing a parade, so we're off to go see it now. I can actually hear them.
Who's Diaz?
I'll be impressed if you can dance and walk clear at the same time. Everyone's getting roped in. Not sure Nathan's quite up to the dancing. How nice of the hotel to put a parade on for my birthday. Is it like they knew? So we're going to attempt getting a taxi. We haven't even, I mean, I checked this morning. It was showing normal prices. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think we're going to head to Charing Road or to Central because they've got like fun party and stuff on. You can obviously just walk down the road there. We took part in the hotel parade earlier, which was a lot of fun, to be fair. Got a little phone pouch to keep my phone nice and safe. Got my little shirt on, wore nice and colourful. Had a few little sparkling wines. And off we go, we're just waiting on a taxi. And surprisingly, it's only going to be 6 minutes. We thought it would be like an hour. This is insane! It's very overstimulating. This vlog has not gone the way that I planned, and I'm just glad that I actually am able to film this video at all. And it was the absolute best day. Like, I don't think we've ever laughed so much. It was just so much joy, so much fun, so many people that, like, you can only say hello, thank you, as in me. I can only say hello and thank you in Thai, but like so many different cultures, so many different types of people all together, and all we did was laugh. Like, it was just the best day. To be fair, we were saying you probably could do it for free, apart from taxis obviously, but like you didn't have to get drinks other than you water guns. Like, you could refill for free. We went to Central in Samui and they had full like pipes that you just refilled it from. Foam party. Then we went over to, we were just walking down Charing Beach Road or Charing Road, and it was like little mini street parties or people just lying in the street, and it was just, as I say, so fun. And even as it got dark, yeah, I got freezing, but like we were walking towards, well, we had no idea where we were walking towards. We were just heading to get a taxi, and we're still getting roped into like fights. But like, as I say, just, yeah, so much it's fun. I can't think of a better way to have spent my 30th birthday. Even the original plan of lying on a beach drinking cocktails on Fiji, like, I think this beat it. But I did have a casualty, and even though I had a pouch, a waterproof pouch, I don't know if I fully locked it every time. I'd had a couple of drinks, and by a couple I mean quite a lot. I think I was just so caught up in like the everything that at some point my phone has got soaked and I've had to pay £120 today to get it fixed. So I'm just so glad that I've managed to get it fixed. And they were saying that everybody's had the same issue. Like, we were trying to book in all these different places, because at first I was going to leave it out to dry, and it just wasn't drying. Like, every time it looked dry, it would then get wet again. I could see it on the camera. I'm exhausted though. I got back, we left about 8 last night. Maybe by the time we got a taxi, it was about 8:30. Literally got back to the room and just passed out. I was so tired. We ordered room service. Nice birthday meal. Ordered room service, and it by the time it came, I was like zonked, but I did eat it barely. Yeah, this morning we had a gorgeous spa day, spa massage. Wasn't the most amazing facial I've ever had, but you know, that's, I don't want to sound ungrateful, it was still nice. Then yeah, we needed to go get my phone fixed, so it's kind of priority. So we didn't get to chill as much as I'd hoped. But yeah, absolutely top tips for Songkran. 1, make sure you have a very waterproof case, maybe double, like waterproof around your phone and a waterproof pouch, because you do, when people say you get soaked, like, they are not exaggerating, you absolutely get drenched. People were picking up buckets and just pouring them over my head. Never even spoken to them, but that is all part of the fun. Number 2, I would say wear something that you are willing to get rid of, not just wash or something old, like something you're willing to get rid of, because some of that water did not smell clean. We've had to ziplock our clothes that we've worn to try and wash it. So either make sure you have like a wet bag where you can chuck clothes into, and like it will not come anywhere close to the other clothes because they don't smell pretty. I'd say all belongings like cash and etc. Try and minimize as much as possible, but make sure everything is in like a waterproof bag similar to your phone. But I'd say get there early. So you think about the party and you want to get there later, but I think all day, like we got there about 1 and we ended up just wandering around, and it was just, I mean, it wasn't too, it did get busy in parts, but it wasn't too bad at all ever. So yeah, make the most of it, get there early. 5, I would say, if you are not willing to get wet, don't go out. Like, there were people, it seemed like everybody was in on it. There was one couple we saw who weren't very happy when they got wet, and I was like, ultimately, everyone's in the same boat. The only people who don't get wet or don't get soaked are the elderly. That's the rule, the kind of unspoken rule. Everybody else is free game, so you know, you are gonna get wet, and take it with grace. Like, if it did get cold to a point, people were shooting ice water as well, which through the day was gorgeous because it is that hot. So that's another thing. Make sure you wear some cream, even though, and take it with you because you'll have to reapply because you won't feel it as much. But once the sun went down, it got cold, and that ice water hits different when it's cold. Accessibility wise, I would say with Nathan, we didn't really feel too much of an issue. Obviously, we were concerned about his feet. So his feet aren't like normal feet. His shoes don't always fit right. So his sandals are pretty good, but we were worried about them slipping and whether he'd be able to walk. So he wore socks. So even though they were a bit sodden, it just meant he could walk a lot better. I think for wheelchairs, obviously there's just so much water around. So I don't know if electric wheelchairs would maybe deal with it as well. Crowd-wise, I don't think there was any, it was necessarily too bad, was it?
It was busy the further down the road away.
Yeah, so at least in Koh Samui, round where a lot of the bars etc. are on Charing Road, it did get quite busy. We still navigated okay.
It wasn't too bad.
No. And I think maybe one thing to be aware of is even like pushchairs and prams, people were still throwing water in, and I'm quite sure it was getting right in my face. Keep your mouth closed. That's just something to be aware of. Obviously, Nathan's not in a wheelchair, so I can't speak to it too much, but people still, I was like, oh, maybe they'll see him walk and not target him as much. Same rule as the elderly. No. He was getting people walking over, pulling his shirt back and just tipping it down. But overall, we loved it. We had so much fun. I think obviously do your research, because when we initially booked Thailand quite early on, we were like, oh, well, we'll go for my birthday because we wanted to go to Fiji. So we'll just relax and have cocktails. But no, Songkran is always the 13th to the 15th. So make sure you do a bit of research. See where you're going. Most people go Bangkok. I think Bangkok, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Pattaya are the main places, but we had fun on Koh Samui, and the best thing is it's only 1 day. There are events still ongoing, but it meant that today we could walk around freely and my phone could get fixed. Thank you so much for watching this little mini vlog. I just want to do something different. So we are in Thailand at the minute, so I've filmed half of Thailand, then we're off to Bangkok tomorrow, so I will kind of compile those and do a longer vlog, but I really wanted to get this out just so you could see how much fun we've had, find out a little bit more about Songkran, because I know I've had so many questions from people who like, why am I doing a water fight for my 30th birthday, as if I planned it. But yeah, I really wanted to get this out just so you can experience it yourself as well. Hopefully lots of people tell me next year that they've gone. I've seen more and more people this year do it. So thank you for watching. Please do let me know if you have any thoughts, feedback, comments, any questions about anything we've done. I know it is a super short vlog and I know it didn't go to plan. I'm so sorry. My phone is back now, thank God. I did struggle without it 24 hours and I thought, I'm so glad I'm born in this generation, because I could not be without a phone. Even just taking pictures. What's the point in having a nice meal if I don't take a picture of it? For legal reasons, that is a joke. But thank you. Keep an eye. Make sure to subscribe. Got lots more coming. Bye.